हेलो स्टूडेंट। अपन उसी ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री के इंट्रोडक्शन को आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। व्हाट कैन ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री डू? Green chemistry is not a particular set of technologies, but rather an emphasis on the design of chemical products and processes. Sometimes green chemistry takes place at the molecular level to reduce or eliminate the use and generation of hazardous substances. This approach offers environmentally beneficial alternative to some hazardous chemicals and processes and thus promote pollution prevention. Green chemistry can lead to a dramatic change in how we interact with chemicals on the daily basis, as in the case of the 2005 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for development of the metathesis method on organic synthesis. The word metathesis means change places. In metathesis reactions, double bonds are broken and made between carbon-carbon atom in way that causes atom groups to change places. This happens with the assistance of a specific catalyst molecule. Metathesis can be compared to a dance in which the couple changes partners. Metathesis is used daily in the chemical industries, mainly in the development of pharmaceuticals and advanced plastic materials. Thanks to Laureate's contribution, synthesis methods have been developed that are more efficient. That means fewer reaction steps, fewer resources required, less wastage, simpler to use, stable in air at normal temperature and pressure, and environmentally friendlier, non-injurious solvents, less hazardous waste products. This represents a great step forward for green chemistry, reducing potentially hazardous waste through smarter production. Metathesis is an example of how important basic science has been applied for the benefits of man, society, and environment. The US and EPA Presidential Green Chemistry Challenges promotes and recognizes outstanding chemical technologies that incorporates the principles of green chemistry into chemical designs, manufacturers, and use. It recognizes chemical development that has been or can be used by industry in achieving their pollution prevention goals. Past awards winners' achievements have included the development of alternative coating, surfactants, and fixed extinction agents, driving up demands for green chemistry. The University of Oregon, a leader in the movement, began an outreach program 9 years ago that teaches professors nationwide about integrating green chemistry into curriculum. Such efforts are driving up demands for green chemistry courses nationwide and have had to change in how students and faculty approaches chemistry. Chemistry is being seen as a tool for sustainability. In order to bring about the desired changes in the industry, it is necessary to have in the pipeline the best and brightest student in the science and technology. This means balancing environmental, social, and economic decision. Green chemistry, also called sustainable chemistry, is a philosophy of chemical research and engineering that encourages the design of products and processes that minimize the use of generation of hazardous substances. Whereas environmental chemistry is the chemistry of the natural environment and pollutant chemicals in nature. Green chemistry seeks to reduce and prevent pollution at its source. In 1990s, the Pollution Prevention Act was passed in the United States. This act helped create modus operandi for dealing with pollution in an original and innovative way. It aims to avoid problems before they happen. As a chemical philosophy, green chemistry applies to organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, biochemistry, analytical chemistry, and even physical chemistry. While green chemistry seems to focus on industrial application, it does not apply to any chemistry choice. Click chemistry is an often cited as an style chemical synthesis that is consistent with the goal of green chemistry. The focus is on minimizing the hazard and maximizing the efficiency of any chemical choice. It is distinct from environmental chemistry, which focus on chemical phenomena in the environment. In 2005, Rayaji Nairi identified three key developments in green chemistry: use of supercritical carbon dioxide as a green solvent, aqueous hydrogen peroxide for clean oxidation, and the use of hydrogen in asymmetric synthesis. Example of an applied green chemistry are supercritical water oxidation on water reactions and dry media reactions. Bioengineering is also seen as a promising techniques for achieving green chemistry goals. A number of important processes chemical can be synthesized in engineering organisms such as Shikimate, a Tamiflu precursor which is fermented by Roche bacteria. There is some debate as to whether green chemistry include a consideration of economics, but by definition, if green chemistry is not applied, it cannot be accomplished the reduction in the use of or generation of hazardous substance. To aim at educating students about cleaner and more sustainable mechanism for greener tomorrow, a master level course in green chemistry technology has been introduced for the first time by the Institute of Chemical Technology, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, India in 2010. Need for green chemistry. The danger associated with the chemicals and chemical reactions motivated chemists to develop methodologies and formulate strategies to carry out chemical reaction in a safe and environmentally benign manner. Such chemical reaction carried out by environmentally benign processes are known as green reactions. And the area of chemistry involved in designing these reactions is known as green chemistry. The term green chemistry was introduced in 1991 by American chemist Dr. Paul Einstein, who is regarded as the father of green chemistry. He defined it as green chemistry's utilization of a set of principles that reduce or eliminate the use of generation of hazardous substances in the design, manufacturers, and application of chemical products. However, later on, some more relevant and useful issues were also included in the theme of green chemistry. The concept of green chemistry should not be confused with that of environmental chemistry. The former is related with the design of chemical products and processes in a less hazardous manner, while the latter deal with the study of various chemical reactions taking place in atmosphere. In fact, green chemistry started in 1990s as a mission in the developed countries like USA, UK, Germany, and Japan to make chemistry and chemical reactions safe and hazardless up to the maximum extent. Green chemistry is concerned not only with the safety and pollution control, it gives due to consideration to quality and cost of the products and efficiency of adopted procedures as well. To make it more practical and widely acceptable, chemists all over the world are searching alternative reagents, solvents, catalysts, and newer techniques. Metathesis, a classical example of green chemistry. Metathesis is a useful green synthetic method of organic chemistry. This method has been in use since 1950s, but it became into limelight in 2005 when Dr. Y. Choyane, Professor R. S. Groves, and Professor R. R. Shocks were jointly awarded Nobel Prize for their contribution to this field. The term metathesis is derived from Greek words meta meaning changes and thesis meaning position. Thus, metathesis is exchange of parts of two molecules of same or different substance, A, B plus CD. AB is one compound, CD is another compound, then compound is ACN plus BD. This environmentally benign reactions is quite common in olefins that can be represented as given schemes. Two compound are here, R1 R2 R1 R2, two different alkyl groups. If they will react, R1 and R2 different reaction in presence of catalyst, both groups are alkyl group will change. One alkyl have R1 group, another alkyl have R2 group. Metathesis is widely used in a pharmaceutical, food, chemical, biotechnical, polymer, and paper industries. It has also used for the synthesis of insect pheromones. This is all about green chemistry, general introduction of green chemistry. We will discuss next time principles of green chemistry, which are very, very important to know what is the green chemistry. Thank you.